Joseki vaguely
You
from
know this Joseki?
Takamiya games.
This is a Joseki or what?
Not. I don't think the pullback is, but I know the
Oh, the
Hani
pool.
on top.
This
I
honey,
think
I've never seen
yeah,
this.
this is played. I think I forget which game Takamiya played this against Rin
And
Kaiho. I think.
and what's the
Uh,
Joseki? Maybe this
I
one.
think Black is supposed to either bump at Q
This one?
4, and then yeah, and then it's like
Like maybe
and then
this.
Black. Oh, if Black, yeah, Black can do that. But if Black takes R5, which is what they did back then White plays O2, I believe.
Oh, two. This?
Yeah. Or
You cannot
P2. I think
go
P2.
down
Oh,
first?
no, going down. Yes, going down first. You are correct.
Uh, yeah, but
And
here
it's just,
this stone made a huge difference in this fight.
mm.
I don't know because I can push here and you can't run
Oh,
too
it's
far.
to give out the two stones just by playing like uh
You place
P2
this
for a squeeze.
maybe
Oh
like
no, from the other side. From the other side.
from
You
the
play
other side.
P2 and then you just Tanuki
What?
as white. You
P2.
play P2 after black descends.
Oh, this. Okay, the shape move.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's yeah, it's not the best, but
I
this I
see.
do remember this vaguely.
Would I
I don't know
capture or
if
connect? If I capture, then there's this sort of stuff. I get sent it back. Doesn't look that enticing for black, but usually the bumping is not very nice
mm,
because you lose the liberty, right?
yeah.
Uh, Maybe you could go down, or if you honey here, white could do this sort of stuff, so it doesn't work apparently. Uh, I thought the pullback was the only move besides this, but
Mm,
this one I don't know because you leave this sort of honey back. Uh, but also, if you look at the exchanges up to here, so I have exchanged, let's say you had B and C, it's like a poke that your Kosumi you connected, but you also gave me like the A for F exchange. I personally think that
mm,
the A for D exchange is worse than EF. So
mm,
there is that. But on the other hand, I was thinking that this stone was well placed for the fight. Maybe you would rather have it a little bit further back.
mm.
Uh, and I was banking on the fact that you couldn't block me around I, because then I
Yeah.
would capture with J. And something similar happened in the game. I could have pulled back, but I chose to go for a fight because I thought it was more interesting. So I did this. What you did this. I think this would be probably okay. It felt a little bit frustrating on my end because you get too strong. Maybe I need to like reinforce this already.
Yeah, I'd be quite happy with this as white.
Yeah, I think it would be like either even or maybe slightly better for white.
Mm,
Uh, so I chose to fight here, and it became a little bit strange. uh, oh, I should have played this. Wow, it's a really big mistake to play on this side. This is very clean territory, I guess. But also, I was thinking if I play here, then you play something like this, I can still run, I guess.
that's true.
But it feels disappointing. Hmm. So I chose this. I thought, okay, I can live in the corner. If you try to escape with these stones, this stone makes a huge difference. So it should be fine. But also my corner got severely reduced. And maybe it's better for you to reinforce like this. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's okay. What you played is nice, but I think maybe leave this exchange for later.
Mm.
You can kind of do it anytime, maybe. But I think the biggest mistake was for you to not keep on fighting. But this exchange doesn't help with this sort of fight. I
Mm.
thought you should do this because
I
I'm pretty
see.
sure on liberties you'll try to do something like
Yeah.
this or connect and blah blah blah. Here it won't work. So
Yeah.
I need to pull back here. And then you can maybe extend. I maybe Atari first. Yeah, that was my plan actually. To Atari first, and then I do this. But then, like any move you play here will be Sente, right?
Mm.
So maybe I need to fix. And now the fight goes on. It's painful shape for black. You're not alive, but it's painful shape for black. Uh, I still need to move out somehow. You can move out, probably. Yeah, it looks dangerous for white actually, but I thought if you give me this tone, it's too much. But
Mm.
apparently AI likes it for white. But I messed up really badly in this position, I think. So he only loses 1 point. Maybe it's
Mm.
uh the same as the saying of like one space jump towards the center is never too bad. Uh,
Mm.
is
Yeah.
more or less like a one space jump towards the center. But this move was so key in this whole
I
fight.
see.
I
Yeah.
was when I played A, I was banking on uh, when you play here, I kind of have this move in center, right? But if you play here,
Yeah.
then you get center back pretty much. So uh, that's when things started to look strange for me. But you need to extend, I think. Uh, Playing moves like these are mm, it's kind of difficult because you have a lot of agi here with the AB combo.
I see.
Even if you cut, it's still a very costly capture because even after you capture, I kind of have uh
Yeah, you can still get out.
yeah, I can still rescue maybe half of it or the freestones, like playing the Hane here. So in the end, you're gonna capture like maybe 10 points.
Yeah.
You connect our groups and damage the A stone, but now the A stone is a little bit lonely. And in this shape, I think it was, yeah, it was a 2 to 3 point mistake. Usually in B situations, AI suggests this schema
Mm.
because then I live unconditionally with my A group and I'm attacking your group. So you can play anything around here to settle your group or rescue it. But then I get sent it back. I can do pretty much anything. Um, but if I don't, let's say I play like I did in the game, uh, this sort of move is sente,
I
and now I only
see.
have one eye. And as white moves out with whatever sente move white gets, I don't know exactly what white would play, but maybe even this Kasumi. But white can lean here, and the situation starts looking very dire for the A group.
Yeah. After I played the Kasumi, I immediately was like, why didn't I just attach? If I just extend, I'm connected with my group basically.
Maybe you can't play this move now because maybe I won't block. You can still rescue those stones, but maybe now I would try to. get something in the center, maybe even play this.
Yeah.
Because you, it's really challenging for you to rescue V stones because of this bush. So maybe it takes a while for you to get that Kema. But let's say you play here, I play the Kema. Now you can play this Kema and I'm gonna get flattened on the left side. Um, yeah, maybe that's the difference. And here you should, I think, play this Kema now.
I was I had no clue what to do here. I was even thinking of just playing 3-3. My own 3-3.
I see. I think 3-3 is okay as well. It helps with the Kema if you play the 3-3. Uh, I would play this because it it almost gets the corner back, right? And
Yeah.
it shrinks the base for the A group by quite a bit. And there's still this cut. So black is in trouble here, I think. Uh, maybe black protects here. You can probably peep once. And maybe even get the corner back. Looks very big. And it's a passive aggressive attack against A. And it's an attack against B.
I see.
Maybe I would then like extend here, but it leaves this move out. When you play this move, it feels like it doesn't pressure any of the groups that much.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
So I would rather play A or B instead of like C, D, because there isn't that much pressure with those moves. And this move is a bet exchange. Uh, it doesn't give
I was
you.
looking at the cut. It's
Yeah, there's some magi here around this area. Were you looking at this cut, you mean?
yeah, I was looking at B.
Oh, I see. But from my end, I wasn't too worried about you getting the B cut because the center doesn't have that much territory, right? So my attack against you is pretty much for free because if I lose the C stone, I'm not bothered. So you shouldn't aim for the B cut actually for that reason because the center is not uh, very worthwhile right now. You should rather, for example, play something like this.
I see.
I was even thinking that this move was kind of a mistake. Maybe I should play this. It's much more challenging for you to attack me with something like this. I can probably Tenuki now. Can maybe take another big point.
Mm,
So when I play here, I'm investing in the attack way more. Uh, and since the attack is still very difficult because of this cut is like your backdoor. It's not for points. So leave it till you need it. Don't invest too much on it. Mm,
yeah, I should. Yeah, this was.
yeah, when you get this Atari, you lose eye shape, and my group is okay still. So you could have done stuff like this, and then you get some eye shape. Now you have to extend. This stone is a little bit too close to the rest of my group, and you can probably live inside now. So you could maybe play a big move now. Maybe play something like this. If I enclose you, you have an eye here and an eye here. So this
I
could be
see.
a way for you to like simplify the game. But of course, I wouldn't play from here. I wouldn't play this move, or maybe I would. Oh, well, I can get it instantly, I guess. But I lose this in game. Maybe I could leave it for later. But it is a big move. Yeah, right now the shape doesn't look very good, and it's better for you to jump because this cutting point is just too much.
Yeah.
And these exchanges, they only help me. Even if you
Yeah.
manage to somehow move out with the group afterwards, I get a very massive wall on in the center. So I would be like satisfied with this result.
I played horribly this game.
Oh,
In all the games, actually.
I think this bottom fight was really well thought through. Uh, if you play here, mm, what would I have done? I was planning on doing this, but then you have this, and what do I do
Mm.
now? I can capture, but I feel like this capture is just too clean for you. So I would have tried something else. I wonder if I can do stuff like this. And then this.
I can still play M3, can I? Would I
M3.
even play
Yeah,
5?
there's still Aji there. You can probably capture my group, but let's say you play here, then I play this. Is it better than the game? There's still a cut here. Mm, but right now it shouldn't be an issue. I can just give those stones away. The corner is really big. You play this. Hmm. It's a
That
lot
is
of
a big
damage.
side, though.
Hmm?
That's a big side. That's a big side of
Yeah.
territory, however, for white.
So you get like 10, 25, so 35-ish. In the corner, I have um, so about 20. In the bottom right, I have like 6, so 26. And so you have like 40 points, probably. And I get some extra moves in the center, I guess. Maybe I can use them now, like this move. So you have like 35, 40, maybe like, yeah, with Kami like 46, let's say 50 max. Um, it should be a close game still. Maybe this exchange is doable for both sides. Maybe it's a little bit better for white, a little bit better for black. I don't know. Should be close. When you go down here, I really do feel like this is probably going to be better.
I couldn't decide.
Oh well, so
I
the
couldn't.
graph says it goes from black plus 5 to black plus 18.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, probably this move. What can I do? What can I do? I think my only move is this. Then maybe I can get this exchange in before things happen. And then finally play similarly to the game. My ship is a little bit cleaner because I captured the stones. Um, but you
I feel
also
like a non.
capture everything in this case, right? In
How would I even respond to 8? Would I play like D7, something very non-standard? Like, I have no clue.
I think you could play something like this. Yeah,
Okay.
this move is okay as well. You can even maybe play something more to the side even. Okay. Yeah, the rest of the game
I was a
is
mess. Yeah.
not. Uh, maybe I could have tried to kill your group from here, but I thought, okay, let's
Yeah, I
just
thought about the
not bother.
push at F8, and I I was like, does that kill me? Oh, I didn't want to play a move just yet, because then it,
Mm.
But
Yeah, here I confess that I didn't put that much effort into trying to kill your group, but uh,
I figured
I also
things will
don't
be
know.
settled when you play it or something. I had no clue. I didn't want to play a move or anything because I
Mm,
thought I could buy time.
I quite frankly don't know how to live here, but if you look at the graph, somehow I get more points afterwards. Uh, but so, for example, here up to here, you didn't lose the whole group according to the graph. So maybe there was a way for you to live, right? So how would you live here?
Did wedge?
Hmm, I have this. Maybe there's this goal. So I have to.
That seems horrible.
Well, it's better than dying. So
That's true.
so I need to Atari from here. Uh,
Oh, but this would be huge.
and then what? Then play this. If I connect, then you try this. I capture. You can always get this one, then
Then I
this,
have to play.
and
Oh,
then it becomes a call finally. So there is a way to create a call at the cost of letting me get V stones back and possibly get B later.
yeah.
So yeah, you lose a lot, but at least you
It's
don't die. Outright. Let's try to take a look at the other games.
oh, the other games were a mess.
Review started.
So from the graph, the game is closed for a long while, but I can't
Yeah.
be convinced by this empty triangle.
No, no, you're right. Even looking at it, it's just
Yeah, you can just connect if it's okay. I was planning on doing this. So apparently AI wants for me to play something else. Or play the Kema first, and then you poke at the top, and then finally I come back. I was planning on coming back right away and try to aim at A, while
mm,
also like trying to protect the territory at B. But when you play the empty triangle, it's more or less like you connected here, then maybe I play something here and you play this and I play this. It's not
yeah.
a good exchange for white. But this was interesting and the graph shows that it's pretty even. I thought about maybe doing this fight, but this doesn't look very favorable for black. I mean, at most 50-50. You have so many forcing moves around this area, so doesn't look like a great fight. And there's so much Haji around the AB stones. Well, there is a ladder directly, so yeah. Mm, this is really intense. From Black's point of view, I'm getting points, but your influence is so frightening. I was thinking that you should just keep on going or play the
I even
Kema.
thought of L17, but
I think
uh,
it's mandatory. It's so big.
yeah.
And here again, uh, in the other game, AI seems to think not fighting against the cuts I played was okay, but here I think you need to do something like move out with this
Mm,
stone and bank on the fact
I
that you
see.
do have a lot of stones invested in this area.
I see.
You have a favorable fight here, so you
Yeah.
need to trigger the fight. You already gave me so many points around the D area. So invite the fights. But like this, I capture points. My group is now 99.99% safe, and your outside is much smaller.
Yeah.
And you need again to come back here. Even though I can sort of came or push, there's still a cut, and the top side is bigger than this area as well.
Mm.
You can even like take an extension here now. I think it was probably doable for me to play one, but yeah, the left side is getting too big. The left plus the center left. Mm, this is usually bad exchange for you to like give me this, but I get that you want the bad exchanges to flatten me and get the center. I think this is probably still playable for black. Black can still move out to the center, but I was trying to get some extra with this. Maybe you need to start fighting back.
Go down? Does it go down or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you do need this. Mm, yeah, switch from the center to the side, and while switching from the center to the side, you're attacking me as well, right? Because now you can use this influence to to
I
attack
feel
me.
like I switched from too aggressive in the first game to too passive to it's just it's like a I can't decide.
I can counter attack, but I also have cuts in this region. It would be very complicated to fight here for both sides. But I think you need to switch. If you let me connect back, uh, I think this exchange is good for me because it leaves this weakness, and I'm probably going to end up incented somehow in this area. And you need to Atari from the other side.
Oh yeah, Atari and Connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could even going down doesn't. And now it's difficult for me to link the A group to the B stones, and killing your corner doesn't seem likely. And there's AG around the C cutting point. So maybe I need to reinforce this area like this. And my base is still open, so this doesn't look good. Now you can come back, get a huge chunk on the top left. And the game goes on. I think it's still good for black, but according to the graph, it's like black plus 12. It's not that far. After I get the corner, it's black plus 22. So you lost like 10 points. It's still very difficult for me to move into the center around this area.
Yeah.
I think you need to like Keima here or jump. If I try this, you can fight very fiercely by connecting. So my plan was to, after I somehow fix my shape, to attach here. And if you do this, then I can do
Then
this.
you can yeah.
But still, it should be okay for you to protect the center. Or maybe you could just extend. I have many weaknesses around this area as well, so maybe you could even like switch back to this. Because if I attach, maybe you can do this. And then you get some extra on the top left, get some reduction on center left, and get some reduction on the center right, but maybe this isn't good. You could try to like aim at these weaknesses, but I have this one in center, so maybe it's better for Keima. This Keima is so huge. In the game,
Mm.
you got a Kusumi for giving me this, which is too much. And this bump doesn't help. It feels
Yeah.
like a self-Atari still, because if I get this move in center, then you playing here doesn't add many liberties, right? So when I play this move, I think you should just play this to protect this area if you want to. Uh,
Yeah.
because imagine imagine you play this, and I want to abuse these weaknesses. You just let it happen because it's an empty triangle, and if you block, later there's this Atari. So get an Atari for free. It's nothing.
Oh, this game felt like it, like I played like a DDK. I don't. This is just. Ugh.
This move kind of helps me because now if you want to honey, it's even less center, right?
Yeah, because you
Because I
get a
yeah, get a
tiger mouth.
tiger's mouth. And in terms of Yose, you play this move. I was even thinking uh if instead of A, maybe something around B would be bigger,
Mm.
because you get some extra around C and some extra
I
around
w-
D.
I was looking around there, but it felt like I just had no time.
Mm.
If I don't know, that's the thing with making a moyo. It's just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
hard. With
Yeah. I'm gonna send you some games later from a Moyo lecture I gave in Portuguese so many years ago. Because the Moyo selection, the Moyo games I selected there were mostly, I think, from Takemiya.
I
But
think I saw that video.
did you see the games
Yeah, I think I saw
thoroughly?
that video.
Oh,
Yeah,
in that game, those games, uh, Takemiya like builds a Moyo, but then suddenly just converts into attacking, right? Converts all that
yeah.
into attacking, right?
I, I
So
I'm aware
this is
of
a
Takamiya's
great idea.
style. I don't I don't think I played this well. I think just missing that key move,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think I got too. I honestly I think I played too much like how should I
Passive.
say, too passive. Yeah, too
Mm.
passive.
You,
I
I
like
think you
fighting, and so
accepted the Moyo too much, but at every point you need to think if the Moyo is gonna be enough, right? When you get into this position, uh, counting black's points is not that hard, right? Because
yeah,
it's pretty locked in, and the Agi around A is pretty much gone because I'm kind of very strong with BC around here. Uh, so I think I counted around this point, and it was a little bit close to maybe 80 points for black max. So it was like 70 to 80 points depending on what happens around the D area. Max for black. If you lock the center from here, I don't think it gets to 80 points. So it would be a matter of you getting some considerable extra around F and G. Maybe at this point it's doable still, but you need to be very good at attacking the H stone. But
yeah.
once I get to this point, then you can't rely too much on only getting this
I
because it's kind
remember
of open
talking.
here, right? Hmm.
I spoke to a Japanese ex-insei, and I remember him talking to me. Um, he's not a fan of Takamiya. Well, he's like a fan of Takamiya, but he's also a fan of like making fun of Takamiya.
Uh,
Not in like a like Takamiya is bad, but he's like uh the the perspective people have of Takamiya is that he builds moyos but a lot of his games really are just yosei. They're
Mm.
just yosei under the threat of killing you.
Ah, yeah.
Um, so it's like Takamiya, especially his early games, and I
Mm.
remember I did study some of his early games, are very aggressive. So
Mm-hmm.
he had to establish himself as someone who would be able to kill you so that people would respect him playing things that look passive but really are just him, like essentially
Mm-hmm.
uh being allowed the moyo and then him just playing very good yosei. His yosei is, I think even Lee Chang-ho studied it or something like that, I was told.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
um
Moyo Yose is very challenging, so yeah, you need to
yeah,
be very sharp.
so that's why I stopped playing moyo obsessive. And well, I like having a moyo but to attack.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this game felt like a, I don't know, like I regressed into older habits
Mm-hmm.
that are very hard to get rid of. And
Mm-hmm.
I just accepted the moyo. I basically just accepted it.
Um, and when it comes to attacking this stone, I tend to favor once you get the moyo, so you have the moyo now, and you could preserve the moyo with E, or you could attack my stone and get points from the sides and only get a part of the moyo.
Yeah,
And if you want to do that in the game, you play this move, but this move it feels like it doesn't have that much pressure on me.
this one
Uh,
was a misclick.
oh, it was a
It was
misclick.
supposed to be one line further.
Oh, you want this, right?
Yep.
Still, I think I would favor something on the third line because it takes my base out, and then you can profit more from the side. If you play this, you're still kind of focusing on the moyo, and the thing is, this area is a little bit open, right?
Yeah.
So I can still reduce it. And in that sense, it feels like you might give too much away on the side. Uh, I will leave somehow, and like maybe you need to protect here, and I can still somewhat reduce you getting points as
Yeah.
well. So I would favor either this if you feel like the wheel is still enough. It still looks big, but I wouldn't play from here. I
It
would
looks like, yeah,
either
it
play
looks like it would be
this.
smaller than what I got.
Yeah. So I would either play from the top or from the side here. But we're playing friendly games. You can just ask me to undo your your misclick.
Mm-mm-mm.
Uh, the reason I think this is a good exchange is because uh, if this happens, I didn't read it that far. So if this happens, it feels like somehow I managed to like have you play this and then push somehow.
Oh, this would be
Uh,
miserable. I would resign immediately.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why I thought this exchange was okay. So now if you do everything similarly and you cut here, uh, it feels like there's an extra needle stone here, maybe. But I don't know. There was the idea in that sequence. Uh, yeah, the rest was kind of small. Yose, you tried something here, but didn't work, I think. Let's take a look at the other game.
Review started.
Maybe this one wasn't so bad as I thought.
I think all the games were great. Okay. This exchange, mm, maybe I should do this first, and then you somehow answer here. And it's kind of like a pro, right? So now I can choose if I do this or something else, depending on your answer. Because you could also try to maybe fight somehow, maybe take the 3/3. I don't know what the best choice is, but after I take the third line stone and I do this, I kill a lot of the Agi on the top because there was this attachment that works well if I invade here. But if I play here, I kind of kill that attachment. But also, the normal answers against this peep is either this or this. I've never seen this.
Thought of the second one. This was again too passive. I felt like maybe the other one left more Aji, so I played that.
In this situation, I think
Felt
maybe this Kusumi is best,
Mm.
but the number one option is usually this one. Okay, I jumped. I think this invasion is a little bit small right now, because at best you're gonna delete my territory on the side, but probably not in Sente. And if I manage to block at A or get a big move around B, I feel like it's a little bit better for black.
my thinking was before even this, like when we got to this point, I felt bad that I hadn't even exchanged the wedge. I felt like not
wedge?
exchanging it was just made things worse because you would get the tiger's mouth.
You mean this? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I should have at least exchanged it.
If you exchange it, what would I do?
Maybe go down
Maybe
or tiger's mouth.
go down. Tiger's mouth. What?
Tiger, like K5.
K5. Oh, this one. Yeah, it could be a move. I don't know what the best move is. I would think about connecting as well. I think connecting is better than going down because this cut is very annoying.
Yeah.
If I do this and you do this, I can still lock the right side in mostly. And if I add another move at A, then the left center is also getting close to mine. But here you should also play something more severe than this extension. The wedge here is the normal shape, and I don't
thought
have,
because the ladder wasn't good for me.
but I don't have the other ladder, right?
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
if I want to play like this, oh maybe I don't. You don't have either ladder. Oh, you don't have any of the ladders.
That's why I didn't play it.
But what can you do here? If I connect on this side, oh, we have the top ladder, right? So, but maybe you can just sacrifice it like this. In this case, it should be okay. If I capture on the other side, then you do have the ladder, right? I think, yeah. So you can call me or capture this directly. I can still connect, but don't know if this feels that great. Maybe this is doable. So maybe you do need to fight the call here. This is usually okay for white. I think you need to wedge. And I was planning on attacking from the top. And then connecting.
I thought you were going to go the other way.
Like this. And then
D6.
Oh, it's even challenging for me to go up. Because maybe you can cut me right away. But then maybe I might do this. Maybe I sacrifice it like this. Looks okay. My outside is okay. I can reinforce.
Yeah, this looks even better. I don't. Maybe the invasion just was not good in the first place.
Maybe you need to keep on pushing. You can get this move incentive, probably. A little bit damaging, but looks okay for white. Locally at least. I still think this is kind of premature, but okay.
Yeah.
But like this, I get too thick. I wanted to try this one. My first feeling was exactly as AI suggests, just sacrifice that stone and keep playing for the outside. But I wanted to try this one. But you played really well. This squeeze was nice. My shape isn't that great. You didn't get that much territory though. And I wonder, so apparently this block loses 2 points. I was wondering if
Really?
this was the best move because it's so thick.
I
My
see.
wall is so good, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
have to check with AI.
I did use that stone later on.
I was thinking that if you extend here, I have either this or this as options to lock the center or get better shape. So I didn't think it was that much of a worry. But my first feeling was this Atari. It's so thick. But this is a little bit too deep. Or if it isn't too deep, you need to still keep playing from it. If you let me split you up, I feel like the game flow is easy for me. Even if the game is even, I would like to play black here. Or even if it is
No,
a little
I
bit,
agree. I agree.
even if it
Because most
is
of the
a little bit
yeah.
worse for black, I would like to play black. Feels much simpler. And these exchanges, I don't think they help. I would rather just push here.
Yeah.
If you push, I probably need to extend. It already feels like a good exchange for you. And if you push again, I need to block now. You can move out. I also move out, but I'm not making any points. You're not making any points either, but feels like your stones are more useful.
That's why I would prefer black here. Because I just have to spend the whole game eliminating the Moyo.
You mean black or white?
White has to spend the whole game trying to reduce
Yeah.
the thickness on the
But
left
like
side.
this, I think it's doable because it's more doable than the game. So I
That's true.
Still think black.
But I was always worried if you played a single stone from anywhere to the left of that group, it would like just threatening to cut that off with like something like after I came at if you played something like M or N10 or M
Not these.
N11. Yeah, something like that. Like immediately I feel like there'd be
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AI, for example, prefers me to keep on investing on the bottom. My top right group is fine, but also I thought like, let me just keep on attacking while rescuing the beastone. Um, I disconnect the D group from the E group, um, possibly by capturing the C stone. And it's still not very clear how white could rescue the DF group while reducing my G area. So that's why I kept on playing like this. Oh, but AI suggests this, which is great. Because it's gonna make me make my shape cramped around this area. Don't know if you can honey here, but can at least extend. You're getting eye shape in the center, some points as well. And I still need to defend from behind. Maybe I can stop now because I have the jump, but it doesn't feel great. So this shoulder hit was great. This Keima, especially given that you have like the AB Kosumi and another Keima to see, it leaves this E weak point too open. So better not do it. And it's better for you to play this, right? If you want
Yeah.
to squeeze me. Maybe you play. Can you get this one in center? Yeah, right. Or at least I'm gonna play here because why not? Okay. Leaves a cutting point here. Well, you managed to squeeze me, but the direction you should go for is more towards the bottom, because then you can get eye shape while reducing me. I wonder if you can even play this one, since I'm kind of squeezed around A. But I could also choose to sacrifice the A stones. Like, let's say we get to this point, maybe I can play stuff like this. My shape is not great because you can connect. If I do this, looks strange. Can I win the capturing race? I have this move in center.
Is there throw in?
Throwing? Oh, you mean this sort of thing? Maybe you play here. I have the ladder here, so you need to play something from this side first. Maybe this is enough. Then this. Can I play this move? So I lose. So I cannot play like this. Nice peep. These were all nice ideas, I think. Very challenging for me. But also I don't know what else to play as black. Maybe there are more options, but here you can play this move in center, right?
Oh, yeah.
First. So I'm gonna need to connect. And then you can cut me. And I was thinking that maybe there could be a trade where you capture my A stones, but then I can aim at killing B, which is much bigger. But if you capture my A stones, you could maybe get something at C. Maybe you can aim at C first, and my D group gets into danger. But I doubt you're gonna be able to capture me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. So it's difficult.
If you play like G2, you're basically almost alive in one move.
Yeah, and I can, so if you play this move, I can just push and cut. If you play the Kosumi, directly, I can probably play stuff like this to live locally somehow. Hmm. Yeah, this leave actually. I'm gonna need to think about something else. Maybe I can attach here because there are now 2 cutting points. I don't know. Where did it go wrong? Well, the
The
first,
bottom invasion. I feel like that's just not timed right.
this one was a little bit premature, I think. And I think you need to wedge. This was nice for you. And maybe this was starting to get too much. Do you have any questions for these games? These games?
I I I don't play as white against you, so this is the first time playing as white.
Oh yeah, true.
It's
So
definitely an
now you have 3
experience.
games as white.
Yeah,
Oh,
3 games as white. Uh, which much appreciated. These were enjoyable.
they
Uh,
were really nice
albeit
games.
I do not think I'm used to playing as white against you, and B, I don't think I played the second game. Maybe the first and third are fine, but the second game was that Moyo game was ridiculous. But yeah, no, this was an odd experience because I don't like giving other people thickness or a center like that. So it was yeah. I feel like the second game was almost a reversion of the first game, where because I didn't like giving you thickness, I played way too much for it in the second game.
Mm.
Because this, I just hate this. As I don't. It says black is 1.2. I don't. I see black is like plus 30 in this.
Well, this move is so annoying from my end, from my point of
Hmm.
view, because my shape is gonna get cramped. Like already uh, this sort of shape here, where I poke with a tiger's mouth, usually it feels like a self Atari or an empty triangle, because eventually my shape is gonna look like this, right? So it
Yeah.
is an empty triangle. So from that point of view, if you start forcing me to into capturing things, then it looks so bad. So that's maybe
Hmm.
why it's doable from here. But I was feeling great, so I probably didn't see that this move. I didn't see that this move was doable. Also because like if I push, I do have pokes around you, right? So I don't know how they're gonna fix this, but I can still keep on poking you. But apparently your shape
Yeah.
is flexible enough. Uh, so yeah, it's surprising to me, and it goes to show that these games were really interesting. All the games were interesting to me. Uh, quite frankly, I feel like most of the games we play are much more interesting than the games I play against most 6 dons and most 5 dons. Most of the
I
games
don't
I
know if that's a
play,
good thing or a bad thing. Uh,
most of the games I played against the 5 6 dons on Fox are kind of uninteresting really quickly. So these games I appreciate a lot as well.
okay. Well, that's good at least. It does feel like oh, I did not play my best today. They're interest. They're interesting for me. They're fun,
Mm-hmm.
albeit. Hmm. I just feel like I could have played better here. Yeah.
You put me
I
to.
basically haven't played Go in like 2 weeks. I
Mm,
did not really study. I only
mhm.
studied yesterday. I only started studying yesterday, just cramming.
So that's
Uh,
even more motivating because you challenge me a lot.
hmm.
Uh, Yeah, this shape never feels good, the H shape, even though I block the center, more or less.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. So I gotta get
Yeah.
going.
Okay,
Do you have any
that's fine.
questions?
I guess I was gonna ask about Korea.
Mm.
How cold is it gonna be in February? Like, are
It's
you aware of like?
it's probably gonna be averaging around -10. I think around
Okay.
January and the beginning of February. -5 to -10. Maybe around January it could be even colder. But that's the usual for Japan and Korea. They're more or less similar, and that's what they told me as well.
Hmm.
But after February, it gets better, but it takes a while. In Japan, it took up to maybe early May to be warm again. Yeah. It's not gonna be as warm as Las Vegas.
No, no,
Probably,
certainly not. Which
probably
is good. I actually,
even around
I
summer.
wish I could see snow.
Uh,
Well, why I was asking was because a lot of my winter clothes are because we don't really have nice winters here or anything like that. So a lot of my winter clothes, I actually do own like quite a bit for traveling, but they're like nice. I don't know. They're like nice shoes and like coats and stuff like that.
mm.
Is it gonna be so cold that it's gonna be like I ought to get one of those like huge bubble jackets I think I've seen in Korea like a bunch of people wearing.
I don't know if I think you can make do with less than that. Many people in Korea use those bubble jackets, but not the super big ones. And in Japan, for example, I survived with way less than the things I think you're thinking about. But if you don't want to worry too much about that and you think you have the budget, I suggest you buy things there if you need.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that makes
Uniqlo
sense.
Uniqlo is present in Korea, and they usually have like affordable, good clothing, and
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
most of
plan
my
on
clothes
doing.
are Uniqlo.
I that's
Yeah,
what I plan on doing. If I need to, I would go to Uniqlo and buy a coat from there because it's
that makes
affordable.
sense. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you for the games. I hope
Nice.
we can
Thank you
do this
too.
at some point. I hope it's not too much of a time constraint for you or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And next time I will play better.
Okay. You were playing better
Yeah.
already. Much better,
All right.
I think. Okay.
Thank you.
See
See you.
you.
Bye bye.